Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gustav Making Stuff. It's gonna be a little bit special time from now on because I had to do some interesting projects. So, your requests with Fallout and stuff will have to wait for a little bit. But I think you'll be satisfied anyway, because we're gonna build mechs instead. So, this is my old mech that I built for Kill Team back in the day. It's about 3 years ago, which is not that long if you think about it. Anyway, so we're going to update it for a new project. So I'm not going to show you how to make the whole thing, but I'm going to do some explanations and also some updating on this thing, because you will probably see how this is being made by the time I am showing you how I'm going to rebuild it. So, stay tuned! So we're going to start here by measuring out where I'm going to cut this chest piece here. This chest piece is by some advertising material and some EVA foam from very colorful sources, which you will very much see soon. But you can just cut this thing very easily with a knife. It actually is very weirdly durable, because it's durable enough. You see, there we have the old with a part inside of it, and you see it's just EVA foam in very weird colors. And now we're gonna put on this box here, which I harvested for my job, because I'm gonna throw away all the boxes for all the power tools. So if you know that Milwaukee is a company and that their power tools are really freaking expensive, don't worry, I got all these things for free, and I also have cheaper ones, but I think they would look good. I'm not paid by Milwaukee in any way for this. I do send them a message showing them that you can build robot toilets. You see, I'm just going to take out the interior of it and use the box here. You see, the backside has a very good thing. I try to build this after, you know, what shapes I can get hold of. So you see, I was going to use the hacksaw for the plastic, because it was kind of thick and very good. You see, now we have the V shape there. And I was supposed to have this L bracket things to attach them with, but I did not have small enough, so I actually have to make some of my own by using this angle plastic thing, which I bought several meters of at one point, and I'm still using them. And you see, I've just put all these little boxes things together. You see, using the angles where there are, they will look kind of good, you see. Where I have drilled a little holes and put them into. You see? That's how it is. And now we're going over to the minigun here. There's actually two construction boxes that I put together. You see, it's green and blue. And I have a little drill there connected to a little minigun thing. And I have the handle taken apart up there and resolving. It is a little bit complicated, but you can see it's a very easy thing to repurpose. I actually did a minigun tutorial. You can watch that. It's basically the same thing. But it's a square box. And I did this thing, which I had an idea to put it inside here, to having as a carrying handle and some very interesting frame. But, well, it didn't work out to actually have it, because it was too... The minigun got too wide and it was problematic to move around with it, which you will see a little bit soon. But you see, it's a very good idea that I didn't use. So, here you see, I have actually put a little bit of spike strips there and put drills in them, and you will see here now I am doing the walking test. This is without the spike strips, and it looks kind of cool, because it's very hard to understand if this looks nice or not when you walk around with it. And you see the little Nerf gun thing firing out the bullets like that, which is going to be shells. Anyway, you can see the battery does not work on this occasion. You can see it underside where it is mounted. So now I try to go a little bit faster here, and now the things start to get a little bit complicated. And also you can see where the costume is starting and beginning and so on. So we have to work on that further. Now I try to run in this thing to make the little bit of a mobile suit, because it looks kind of a bulky thing. And that didn't work out very well, as you see there. The whole thing broke apart, so that's why I had to reinforce everything. Which, usually when you build things like that, you are going to mess up and things are going to break. And it's a very natural process, and it will never stop be frustrating. So even I, cock up, who are, to some people said that I am a master builder and I will don't know where you start or end with the master building. Anyway, that is, if you never messed up, you're lying. If you are a good thing, you see, I got a little bit pissed off and tried to improve these things off because they are made out of IKEA boxes in the front, and the side here, and also they are EVA foam frames. I will try to make a video showing how to make the little bit of mechanics for the feet there, but you see, just two big plastic boxes. Types that I put together, one on the side and one on the front, and just connect them with different bolts. And I have this little inner layer here, so my knee will not get disposed when I'm walking. And now we're going to paint the whole thing, which is, if you follow this channel, it will be no surprises at all. I'm just gonna first of all paint this whole thing gray, so it will look gray. And then we're going to make a darker gray here, so it will look like it has been a little bit worn, because due to this things will be used for, which I don't know if I can talk about or not. But that will be the look of the thing that is the area it is operating in. That will be a very good camouflage for it. But do also they have been, so I actually, usually if you make something that looks like new, it's very hard to make it look serious. But if you make it a little bit worn, suddenly you get some more characteristics on it. And you see, there I have filled in, because I don't think I have to film me doing this thing all over again. And you'll see I have this little frame thing going on there, which is just PVC pipes and connectors, which I have to import because for some reason they don't sell in Sweden. So I have to buy them from Bulgaria or Romania. Anyway, you see, I'm just going to brush on some metal paint here, which is supposed to be like a little bit worn. So now you have a little bit more of a character here, but it still doesn't look good enough, I think. And I don't know if this will show up on camera or nothing, but you see, it's gray and flat, which I'm pointing out here with my finger. So now change a little bit of light setting to try to show this off in a good way, because you can go on forever. This would actually take some little dirts and do dots, and that I had a little bit of, you have to make the color quite wet. So if you compare, you see on the side there under the arm, I have already done that, and you see it looks a little more interesting. And on the front it just looks gray and flat, and this usually makes it a little bit more better with some spray on some little brown mud things. You can also have green and greasy. And that's pretty much it for this part, and I hope you enjoyed it, because this is kind of a solution. Well, see you next video. Bye.